Alrighty guys, June 5th here. Hope y'all had a good Independence Day yesterday. I'll do a video here. Bandit Farmer, one video said he's got some resistant weeds in his field, and he's all Roundup beans. And most of ours are non-GMO beans. And we don't use Roundup, but you can't use Roundup on them. And anyway, he's asking about some of our weeds we fight, and our if we have any resistance to them. He wanted to see a video, so this is it. Water hamp's mainly our only weed that we really have a hard time with, and it's this for some reason this year it's gotten real bad. They guys that are even having Roundup fields are still having a heck of a time with it. It doesn't seem to matter if you're non-GMO or Roundup, can't get it killed this year. And we've had a lot of good days to spray to kill the stuff, but cannot seem to get it killed this year. We had a little bit of resistance last year, but nothing bad, but it came in full strength this year, particularly around field edges. We've only had to do a couple fields go back and just spray. Dad shuts off about 35, or only has about 35 foot of the boom. Go around the outside here, and he's been spraying it, and they kind of dinked the beans, but got the water hamp killed. Come back another red Flex Star, and I can't remember what else he put in there. But anyway, they've been having trouble with that. A lot of guys, you'll see, I bet almost every field drive around here last week, you could see where they'd gone out and burned the beans off, and they might have like a 5 acres or 10 acres out in the middle of an 80 or something where the beans were in a low spot or something, and the weed pressure's usually higher. Or, a lot of guys gone around the edge of the field with the sprayer. Every other weed we can control with no problem. It's just water hamp. A couple years ago, or I think it's 12 or 13, we'd gone to a fertilizer dealer meeting in the middle of summer, and they'd had some guys come up from the south, or from southern Illinois, and they said having a lot of weed resistance to a plant called Palmer Amaranth. And it's in the same family as water hemp, and so they couldn't kill it down there, and that was a couple years ago, and I think it's finally moved up here. They haven't, and I don't know if it's just because it's in the same family or what, but haven't seen any of it. But the water hemps are resistant this year. You can see we got grass out here that was coming, burned it off, no problem. Morning glories, they ain't quite dead, but they're not a problem. I don't ever have any problem with them. Whatever else we have, had a few. There's some thistles there. Not too worried about them. We can kill them pretty easy. But the water hemp, like I looked pretty hard here and found this. So Dad did get them killed the second time, but I'm still not 100% sure this guy's gonna die. It's the problem. It burned the leaves off the first time. About a week later, they greened back up, put new leaves on, the way they went. But that's the way it is. We usually walk all our beans, so we'll go out and walk for water hemp, but that's just the way it is. I haven't found a live plant bandit to show you what that looks like, but that's kind of small, and he'd been burned off once before and came back and burned him off again. We've kind of thought about, or thinking the other day, we were seeing what to do and thinking about it, and we're going to try to mix up the chemical program a little next year. I'll talk about it more when we get closer to it, or to next year, but I can't remember. I'd have to look down or sit down and see, but we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do the Treflan a little different, and maybe have some pre-emergent sprayed on. Because we did that one on 2 fields this year, and they're about our cleanest fields. and so we'll give it a try, and probably try it on the whole farm. And that chemical program was a little cheaper than the one we're doing now, and it was working better, so we're probably going to try that again. Let's see if we can get on top of it. If we can't get on top of it, I think we decide we might switch to, we're in 15-inch beans here, switch to 20-inch beans at the 24-inch wheel track, drive the tractor down, and that'll, we can go ahead and we can cultivate that then, because if you can take out 75 or 80% of the weeds, it's better than taking out no weeds. So we'll see. I know several guys in the neighborhood bought cultivators here this past week. Went out and cultivated beans, but of course they were in 30-inch rows. But anyway, we'll see. Another water hemp there. Stupid plants. But anyway, there you go, Bandit. That's a little bit of a weed, resistant weeds, or a weed we got. It's the only one that gives us trouble, but it's getting worse and worse. And there doesn't seem to be any chemical out there on the market right now to control it. There's them dicamba beans that spray that Banville on them, and that'll kill them. But of course, those beans didn't get passed by the EPA, and Europe didn't want them either, so not anybody's probably planting them because there's no market for them. So, or the beans, maybe the beans got passed, but the chemical didn't get passed, so there's no point in planting the beans. But anyway, see, the corn's looking good, tasseling. Just about every field around here is tasseling right now. But anyway, Bandit, thanks for requesting the video. Hope that helps you out some. Don't sub to Bandit, go check his channel out. He's got some Olivers. I like watching his stuff a lot. Pretty down-to-earth guy. Anyway, I'm hoping maybe the water pump for the 525 will be in tomorrow. And I'll go put that on tomorrow or Thursday, and then bring it down here, because I just looked at the oats here, and they're getting pretty close to being ready to shell. I was reading on YT Mag. We've never harvested oats before, or not in the past 30 years. And one guy had asked on there to tell when to harvest the oats, and he said if you can shell them in your hand pretty easy, they're ready to be harvested, and you can do that with our oats. So I'm hoping here maybe the end of the week, if it dries up a little, to get down there and get them cut. Assuming I can get the right water pump. But anyway, thanks again, Bandit, and we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.